So here we go then. It's Italy who lead 1-love. A quite amazing first match if you missed it. Cocciaretto delivering from a set and 5-2 down. Was 4-love down in the decider as well. A body blow to China. But Wang Xinyu won their last meeting. And it was on a hard court as well, so she knows exactly what is required against the world number 8, Jasmine Paolini, today. It will be Italy to get this second match underway. If they win, they know that they are in the semi-finals for the 3rd straight year. Otherwise, it'll be down to the doubles in this opening tie. Mel South, Olga Savchuk and myself, Piotr, just to talk you through this second match. Just how important is the start here when you consider what happened a few moments ago in the previous match?
Oh, that was in by a whisker.
Hence the oohs and the ahs.
I think it's definitely important just in terms of the energy and the feeling from the teams and the support camp. We know that Wong has the home crowd, the home support, but also when they did the team lineup at the start of the day, there was a big cheer for Paolini. She's such a fan favourite all over the world as well. She's a great personality, a big smile on her face most of the time.
We learned during the press conference that in China they call her the boss. Paolini.
Paolini. It's very lively on the court and outside of the court.
Well, Mo, you talked about the importance of the start for China in this one, and that is the ideal start for Wang Xinyu. Looking pretty cool, calm and collected, playing in a home city, breaks in the opening game.
A big result for Wang Xinyu this year in Berlin, final from Qualis. Lost to Wondrusho in the final.
Had some big wins there, though, didn't she? Beat Badosa, Goff. Before, as you say, losing to the Czech. Also made the semis in Cleveland recently, so has a bit of form. Does have some big points to defend back end of the year, because really announced herself to the world with that semi-final run in Wuhan last year. And she beat Pegula. She's beaten a couple of times.
Wang Xinyu representing Team China to serve.
Who knows, might have to face Pegula in the final.
For Paolini, it's making sure she mixes up the spins on her ball, isn't it, to keep it out of the Wong strike zone. Not give her the same look and get into a rhythm on that side.
So good from Paolini. So sharp, so quick.
Love 13.
She's really developed that game over the years, hasn't she? Because back in the day, she was such a good mover, made a lot of balls, but it was a heavy topspin to her forehand and has become a lot more aggressive.
Yeah, I think you're right, and she worked a lot over the years to the movement forward and improve that, not just stay behind the baseline and and play quick and with a lot of spin, but also move to the ball.
Yeah, we were talking about the coaching shift is during the warm-up. Let's not forget Sara Errani, who is almost a full-time coach as well, with Paolini always courtside, unless she's got the mixed doubles to play at the US Open. Paolini's talked a lot about how she sees it like a chess match.
Yes, Sara Errani hits all the stats in the Italian team. The player who played the most tie, the player who did the most win, the player who played the most doubles, the most singles.
Well, she's credited Paolini, the reason she's still playing, though, isn't it? Paolini has said, nope, you're not stopping the doubles just yet. So she's retired from her singles game, but kept going with the doubles. She must be pretty grateful now.
I think they've both got a lot to thank for one another. I mean, they're both so full of praise, as in Paolini talks about how Errani played a very different style of tennis to her, and yet it's opened her mind with how to play which point in certain different moments in matches. And of course, they complement each other so well on the doubles court. Well, this is going to be the test, isn't it, for Wang Xinyu? Paolini just battening down the hatches, saying, go on, hit through me. And on that occasion, the Chinese player couldn't, so it's the Italian who gets the break back straight away. Almost right on cue when talk about Errani saying to play different points at different stages of the match and how you tactically go about your business. A really smart point from Paolini to get the break.
I love it.
Such a big backswing Wang Xinyu has, but such a beautiful technique. So clean. You can hear the sound of the ball.
We're
talking about places that Paolini has improved. That's another area, isn't it, the serve?
Yeah, 100%. Just the spots that she can hit, but also the spins. The quality of the shot. It's one of the best serves we've seen so far today.
There's the 15.
Gonna have to get the unit converter out, or just ask Olga. It's in kilometers per hour here rather than miles. Paolini said she hits 100 miles per hour. That's good. She's happy.
Out.
And I can tell you that serve that she hit an ace on, which was out wide, was 102.5 miles per hour.
I'm good at kilometers.
160 kilometers is 100 miles per hour, right?
Yeah,
see?
that was
I've got the
165
conversion.
outright.
I'm good
out
with
wide.
100.
And there's another big serve for the Italian, who gets her nose in front for the first time in this encounter. Near silence inside this arena.
She was looking for her energy drink.
Oh, the energy drink. Okay.
Yeah.
Not the boo-boo. Okay.
No, the energy drink.
Right. Oh, back to the tennis. Wang Xinyu serving 1-2.
Let's first service.
Big swing on the forehand from Wang Xinyu. That's something that she has to watch out, playing against Paolini. The ball comes so quick at you.
Variety of those returns. As we've said already, can hit heavy topspin, can loop it up, can hit it flat and hard.
Paolini is such a good leader of the Italian team because she always brings this energy. She's always itching around the court and striding around between points.
Well, she's the boss, isn't she? According to the Chinese fans.
That is why.
Yeah, nicely done. Getting up the court with authority there, Wang Xinyu.
It's a good thing, even if Paolini is stressed, you can't really see that, right? Because she's so energetic and bouncing, and she brings a lot of confidence to the team.
Yeah, I think the hardest moment for her last year was when they played against Poland and she lost her singles to Świątek, and so quickly you have to bounce back for doubles.
But again, Irani is so reliable, right, in
Yes.
doubles and singles. I mean, if you put her now in the singles match, she will still do 200%.
Yes, always.
Yeah.
And again, certainly helped her out in that situation at the Olympic Games, where she lost that thriller of a match to Schmiedlova 7-5 in the third, but then, of course, went on to win the doubles.
Let's first service.
Struggling with the first shot of the return, Wang Xinyu.
Chance for a third straight game for Paolini. Oh, well, what a second serve that is. Great point down, throwing caution to the wind, and it works.
Or maybe just realizing how well Paolini has started this match, and right, I've got to bring out my best shots now.
Long-time coached by Goran Tosic, Wang Xinyu. Quite successful partnership.
And he, along with the Chinese team, will be delighted with that hold. Serving her way out of trouble in the end, Wang Xinyu. And just steadies the ship in this opening set. 2 games apiece.
Quite different circumstances from when the last time they played back in 2023 in Cleveland, where Wong won. She was 56 in the world, but Paolini was 35. Paolini now the world number 8. Wang Xinyu just 2 places off her career high at 34 currently.
It's interesting, that mental thing, how it adds up pressure, the ranking of your opponent, even if you know your opponent and play many times before. But if suddenly your opponent raised the ranking up, it adds that extra pressure on you.
30-11.
As I said earlier, Wong, as you just mentioned there, Mel, 2 ranking places below her career high, but does have those points from Wuhan to defend in a month or so's time. That's a lovely 1-2. That ability to take the backhand so early. Short backswing. Wonderful timing.
Yeah, such a clean sound off the strings with that connection to the ball.
And there's something a little different as well. Kick, serve and volley. And a blink and you miss it service game from Jasmine Paolini. It's an even start to this second match here in Shenzhen. Yeah, it's Paolini at her best. The ability to steal points like that, mesmerizing to watch.
A fun point from both ends of the court. Wong trying to commit. This was such a good forehand strike. So to move forward was the right idea, but Paolini just able to pull her off to the side.
The ball is in the strike zone for Wang Xinyu. It's almost like a catapult.
Let's for service.
Super serving. Always going to be an important factor today. then return serves in the game.
3 games over.
Really good service hold from Wang Xinyu. Answers Paolini's love service hold with a fairly comfortable hold herself. And it's 3-all. And when you consider what happened in the previous match, I think she would have signed for 3-all in the first set.
You don't have much rhythm out of Wang Xinyu, so you're always under a little bit of pressure. There's no really long rallies.
Allow the team.
Of course, we have to not forget doubles players, right? Whoever it is, they're watching 2 singles ties and not knowing are they going to play, is it going to be deciding doubles or not. Not easy to manage your day.
Especially all the emotional energy that would have been used up in that first match.
And it would also be interesting who China pick, wouldn't it? Because I think Team Italy is pretty set in with Irani, Paolini, but for Team China, as much at the moment it's Zhang and Jiang, Wang Xinyu herself has won a Grand Slam title before. So would she then say, I want to go back out there and have another go?
Let's first service.
It would mean she would have won this match. So I guess depends physically and depends on what she would want.
They've got a good amount of choice there, haven't they? Because, of course, Wang Xinyu has got a silver medal at the Olympic Games. Zhang Shuai, 2-time Grand Slam champion as well. I suppose it'll also depend, Mel, on what they've been doing on the practice court. What partners have they been putting together?
Yeah.
You know, might they have just said, OK, Wang Xinyu, you just concentrate on singles, and we get Jiang and Zhang to concentrate on the doubles. Of course, captains can make changes prior to matches. And Wong wanting to bring in the doubles. China have to win this one, and shots like that will certainly help.
Yeah, wonderful backhand return. It was a little in the slot from Paolini with the placement on the serve. Easily cleaned up. Wong really flattens out on the backhand, doesn't she? It stays really low over the net, and these aren't high bouncing courts at all, so you can see for Paolini there, just rushed as it comes forward at her.
Yeah, and that's a really heavy striking from Wang Xinyu. The ball really pushes you back, goes through you.
Point Wong. That's superb tennis from Wang Xinyu. As she breaks for the second time in this opening set.
China leads by 4 games to 3.
For the second time has the lead, this time 4-3. See a number of those balls in the service box, and work to do here for the Italian.
Thank you.
Wang Xinyu, who didn't back up the break last time, will have a better chance this time. Serving with new balls.
I mean, what a natural shot on the backhand side that Wang Xinyu has.
Yeah, it's natural, and then she's got that confidence to lean on in it. So interesting that Paolini's playing more into that backhand side, but almost trying to attack the strength early on, try and break down the confidence, whether she has to then switch up that game plan.
15 all.
Stood up early on that forehand, Wang Xinyu.
Two forehands in a row.
15-13.
Again, there's the case of Paolini dropping it short, and no hesitation this time from Wang Xinyu.
30 all.
Great redirection on the forehand side. Spot the space early.
A new racket just came over. She spotted that straight away. Didn't change it though.
She did. No?
So for those of you who couldn't see, it was Wang Xinyu running to the side.
Super quick change.
Once he connects with the forehand, it certainly stays hit. That's why we're seeing that graphic of Paolini trying to keep it away from that wing. Just too hot to handle. I almost think that's the first drop shot we've seen today. And showing the confidence and clarity of thought, Wang Xinyu, to bring it in. As this time, she does back up the break.
It was a little bit of an awkward backhand from Wang Xinyu, but she went for it full power through the middle.
Now she's changed the racket.
Well, we know what a good doubles player Paolini is. That backhand, too fast for her to deal with. It's now the Italian serving to stay in this set, 3-5.
You can often tell a player's confidence by the walk, can't you? Just the stature that they hold themselves with, where their mentality is at.
It's a shame that as a player, while you play, you concentrate on yourself, so you don't often spot, right,
Yeah.
the look of your opponent. You could do so much more with it if you would be able to spot that. Just feel the right moment and just attack.
30-15.
Billie Jean King and Conchita Martinez back watching.
I wouldn't mind sit next to them to listen there chatting about matches.
Just missing.
And they're both in a red and a blue jacket, Billie Jean and Conchita. Do you think they said, right, you be Team China today, I'll be Team Italy? Keep an eye on the jackets for the rest of the week. Starting to get a little more success when she's getting wide in that forehand corner. Wang Xinyu now.
It was a must-win game for the set. And Paolini has been able to win it. First game in 4 for the Italian. Oh, you're going to see another Italian comeback. 4 times as a captain.
Yeah, one of those was as a playing captain.
Yeah.
Overlapped.
Double whammy. 1976.
You pick yourself every time, wouldn't you?
I play today.
So Wang Xinyu, opportunity to put China a set to the good in this second match, serving for it at 5-4. Yeah, this time didn't get the drop shot quite right, and Paolini onto it in a flash.
Lovely spotted by Paolini. Sprinted. Oh, how well of a mover she is.
Maybe the wrong direction with the drop shot. Cross court, it was the same side of the court that Paolini was. Maybe a little too much air time as well.
Oh, that's nicely done. Had a lot of time to think under the high ball. It dispatched with ease.
Oh, that was brave. She looks so chill after it,
Yeah,
right?
it was
so
awkward.
relaxed.
It was high and she had to readjust and then hit it as she was going forwards. Made it look easy. It certainly wasn't.
Too quick again for Paolini. I think it's also the timing maybe between the points for Paolini is something that she's not used to. She's used to go quick between the points and almost doesn't take much time. And Wang, it's different timing.
Picked up so many cheap points behind her first serve, Wong. It's been impressive. And that excellent serve brings up 2 set points. Well, China needed a lift after letting the first match slip, and Wang Xinyu has certainly delivered a lift. Takes the first set against the world number 8, 6-4, and China are on the comeback trail. Talked about the Chinese fans, no doubt, being a little deflated
Italy to set.
to letting that first match slip away, but Shenzhen born Wang Xinyu fighting back.
Love it.
She found the corner there.
Did she make it?
15-13.
Wow. The oohs and the ahs from the fans. But more delighted oohs than disappointed ahs.
Let her service.
Has to be careful here, Wang Xinyu. I want to give a lot of free points to Paolini, because we know how well top players and how quick they can come back into the match.
Incidentally, Paolini's record this year from a set down, 1-4, lost 11. When you look at the players she's lost to, a lot of ex-Grand Slam champions, or even current Grand Slam champions, Swiatek, Vondrousova.
Wait, please.
And even though, as we were saying earlier, it's been a fantastic year again for Jasmine Paolini. No doubt about it, she's been a little more vulnerable in 2025. There's been a few more surprising losses.
I think also players kind of found out her and how to play her, work it out. It always happens, right? When you have a great break season and when players start to really get ready for the matches against you. They start to research and see what's your weaker points. Yeah, and I mean, it's a lot of everybody played their best tennis against you.
Oh, that was a big chance.
Well, as soon as you go top 10, you have that target on your back, don't you? And for her, she made 2 finals in a slam, and then this year hasn't made a quarter-final. So there would definitely be disappointment in the tournaments that you view as your highest. I think it was a real highlight for her winning in Rome. I think when that's your home tournament, and it's almost the one tier down from the Grand Slams for her, that would have felt huge. And I think the fact that she's had double success as well.
Oh, she can't believe that's caught the back edge of the line as well. Twice in the game, Wong hitting the back edge of the baseline.
I think that's what Paolini is struggling so far, is those like 2 winners, then forced error, then unforced error from Wang Xinyu, and there is absolutely zero rhythm for her to get into the rallies.
She's missed that one. And the hole gets deeper for Jasmine Paolini. Worrying signs for the world number 8 as Wang Xinyu breaks early in set 2. Having taken the opener, leads by a break in the second set.
I have to say, I always wanted to look that relaxed when I'm playing. I never did, but I think it's an incredible advantage as well. Even, of course, nobody is relaxed out there. But it's incredible advantage, I think.
Well, she said she last played here in Shenzhen in 2019, so it's been 6 years since she's played in her own city. And it's even more incredible when you consider it's not only her home country, it's her home city where she was born, where she trains. But maybe that's added to it, maybe having family, friends around. Believe it.
No way.
The most Chinese of kisses on the Chinese net.
That's a home city help.
This is incredible.
It's a double kiss.
To see a smile on Paolini's face. What can you do, right? After this kind of point.
That's a rarity. Don't often see Paolini miss an overhead. She's got the feeling she's rattled right now.
Well, she is, and then a way to try and counter the aggression from her opponent is to come forwards to the net, so to then miss a smash, it can just make you second guess it.
Thank you.
Paolini making herself tough to beat. We've seen that before.
One of the longer rallies in this match, but I love that recovery lob from Wang Xinyu. Did it a couple of times.
Interesting to spot the reaction of Paolini, that a real roar, having just drawn it back to 30 all in the game. Just shows how she's finding it harder to get into those longer exchanges.
Again, digging in. Big reaction from Paolini. Under severe pressure right now is the Italian. Great length off that forehand. Breaks back straight away. Saw that early on in the first set, and it's rinse and repeat at the start of the second set.
Yeah, if you're Team China now, do you think about the previous match? Definitely, right? It's in your
Why are you always
head.
so negative, Olga? Come on, focus on the positives here.
But you are. I mean, it's tough not to.
And for Paolini, it can spur her on. She's just seen all the effort that her teammates gone through to make it back. So don't get too disappointed having just lost the first set. But she gave a spark to herself in that game.
Those that weren't with us, Elisabetta Cocciaretto recovering from a set and 5-2 down to win the match against Yuan Yue. Also recovered from 4-love and then 5-2 down in the decider as well. Oh, missed it. I was just about to say that time the net wasn't kind to Wang Xinyu.
It was almost like a missed opportunity for Paolini at this point.
It seemed like she had the space as well. It didn't appear that she needed to flatten out on it and hit it as hard as she did. I saw those split-second decisions.
Big tennis from the Chinese player. Let's not forget as well, she knows how to beat top 10 opponents. She's beaten 4 of them in her career, including 2 this year. So as much as when she beat Paolini a couple of years ago, she was far lower ranked, she can certainly cause big names problems. Oh, yes, that's smooth from Paolini, though.
It's Paolini at her best.
Yeah, Wong beat Coco Gauff when she was ranked number 2 in the world. So it's only a world number 1 who she's yet to beat.
She's on her way to the Berlin final. Stepping up the court with real authority, Paolini.
Nicely done from her. I think she started to play slightly shorter deliberately in this game, just to bring Wang Xinyu inside the court and move forward a little bit. So she doesn't move only lateral. Smart play.
That's an audacious pickup from Paolini. Starting to come forward more often. and showcasing her hand skills at the net there. There's that smile. I haven't seen too much of it in this match so far. Gets her nose in front for the first time in set 2.
Take your seat, please, behind the players. Thank you.
Real force behind that forehand from Wang Xinyu.
Let's first service.
The difference of when Wong is moving and being pushed into that forehand corner. It's not on her terms anymore when Paolini hits returns like that.
Overcooking on that forehand.
13-14.
Seems to just lose a little bit of shape on it.
I feel a little bit like a drop of energy from Wang.
It gets inside your head physically as well when your opponent starts starting to tighten the screw, isn't it? Make it more physical.
Apply the finish.
They should like it back.
Taking to the second hour of this one. Previous match close to the 3-hour mark. Fans being treated on day one of the Billie Jean King Cup finals. Hit, I think, the big screen, the big box screen up above. Hence the fault being called by chair umpire. Momentum right now with Paolini, a chance to break again for a 3-1 lead. Wong says not just yet.
Well, that's where she wants to see the points, these quick 1-2 plays and punches, where she's straight away inside that baseline.
Big serve, very much needed. Wang Xinyu. Very important game for her.
Let's second service.
Deciding to roll the dice once again on the second serve. This time comes up ones rather than sixes.
But she does hit those double faults. They tend to go in the net. The ball toss gets a little bit too far in front and she just drops down on the ball. There's no spring up into it.
Second double of the match for Wong.
Getting pushed back on the forehand. Wang Xinyu getting into a longer and longer rallies against Paolini. Not something that she would want.
Won't be easy either, as the crowd are so invested in this. The U's and the R's mid-rally. With a big forehand, and they thought that would have been enough. That really is an excellent point from Wong. Yeah, she wants more from this Shenzhen crowd. Stayed so calm. And Paolini just seemingly found a way to get every ball back.
Yeah, great reaction as well from her, getting crowd engaged more and more.
Oh, it's happened again. Can you believe it? It's like the net knows she's from Shenzhen.
I think it must, because we weren't seeing this in the previous match. They were popping up more. These are really just dying the other side.
It's when they say the home walls always help you to play. That's really true.
What a way to serve out the game. An epic game, over 8 minutes. But it goes Wong's way. And when you consider all of those tight juice games we saw in the previous match, the majority of them went Cocciaretto's way. How big a hold could that be for Wang Xinyu?
Now very crucial for Wang Xinyu. First few points in Paolini's serve.
15 loving.
First double for Paolini.
Anticipates well the power and the speed Wang Xinyu for being such a tall player. She has quite a soft and relaxed, loose hands, right?
I mean, you've been loving how relaxed she is out
Yeah.
on the court, haven't you?
But
But then
also-
it really helps her game. And when you anticipate well, you get set behind the ball easier, which for her then, in turn, lets her crunch those ground stroke rally balls.
Points in a row for Wong. Looked like it was going to be a comfortable service hold for Paolini, but now anything but. And Wong with another chance to go a break ahead. Paolini, with her experience, recognising what an important point that was. Wong will be a little disappointed. It was a very makeable return.
Advantage, Italy. Let's for service.
Second double in the game, and as I said earlier, I hadn't seen one-all match until this game.
Yeah, tension in that double fault. You could see how between the shadow swings of Wang Xinyu as well, that she's looking to get that racket head back quick before the ball almost crosses the net to make sure she's ready to go forward towards it. All the respect that she has for the Paolini serve, but that in turn, I think just that presence down the other end of the court in the eye line of Paolini.
Excellent strikes from Wang Xinyu.
China.
We almost can't play down the middle of the court at the moment.
Another break point. She's done it. Momentum with Wang Xinyu, wins 2 juice games in a row. And moves a break in front again in this second set. Delight for the Chinese fans to keep China alive in this tie. But as we know from the previous match, there's a fair way to go. And as Mel was saying, there'll be a decision for both of the captains to make as well if we do get to the doubles.
I want to make decision for them if it will be decided.
Who are you picking?
I would go with Wang Xinyu and Zhang Shuai.
Me too.
Definitely.
And
yeah.
Paolini stays, right?
Yeah,
for Italy.
Paolini with Irani, yeah. That would be a real treat to watch. There's still a lot of work to do for Wang Xinyu.
Yeah, especially after what we saw in the previous match, getting so close but not being able to get across the line. Paolini won't back down, but she's definitely frustrated out there on court today. Hasn't been able to do what she wants.
Missed as well, and incidentally. The player who both you, Olga and Mel, would choose to miss out would be Wang Xinyu. She's won 2 titles this year on the WTA Tour and made a WTA 1000 final, so not a bad doubles player. This is why China have got selection issues.
It's the time of occasion, right? That you need.
The net says let's stick with
the
Wang
experience.
Xinyu. Oh, what a shame. Incredible rally. Both players invested so much. But it's Paolini who comes out on top.
She gave it everything. Look how hard she's breathing right now. And she got there. She made the move. Just didn't manage to make the shot.
I think it's the swing on the forehand was a bit too big and maybe a bit too late.
Yeah. She had the opening cross court, didn't she? Just couldn't quite hit a little angle.
I love the crowd's reaction, though. They appreciated the efforts from Wang Xinyu.
Thank you.
probably the ideal point to win, wasn't it? The previous one for Paolini, because she took the wind out of the sails of Wong.
It's interesting timing for Wang Xinyu to change the racket. He's been doing that a few times, just in the middle of the game. He's playing with attention, maybe.
It's worked every time she has changed the racket. She's won the next point.
Big hold, backs up the break. Something she's struggled to do this evening, Wang Xinyu. But all the juice games going her way. We saw in the first match the big moments, and often those long juice games went Italy's way. That's not happening in this match. And Wang Xinyu leads by a set and by 4 games to 2.
She's always seemed to manage the situation out here well. Wong, like you say, in the first set, got the immediate break, got broken straight back. The same happened in the second set, but the second time around has been able to make the correction and extend that lead.
Would you say, if you're a captain, like, don't go 5-2 up? We don't want to go set 5-2 up again. No more 5-2 scorelines, please.
Yeah, keep it close, make it really hard, and then
4-2 wasn't also good, that great.
My previous match, we saw Yuan Yu was up 5-2 in both sets, and sadly couldn't convert as far as China was concerned. Both times, Cocciaretto went on a 5-game streak to win the set.
Good depth from Wang.
yeah, that did the damage, caused the mistake.
Quite know what's coming next off the return from Wong. Why she's been difficult to play against.
Yeah, the depth once again on the return, right to the baseline. Just neutralising the point straight away from Paolini's point of view.
It's so obvious that Wang pushed Paolini back from the baseline.
Oh, would you believe it? It was such a good backhand to set the point up. But just a mental lapse, surely, from Paolini on the forehand. happened here.
I think you do those kind of obvious mistakes from easy balls when you're like, you know, under score pressure. It always happens.
That's a really good serve though from Paolini to save the break point.
It's interesting how you would never probably miss it, you know, those kind of balls, but nothing goes your way.
Wang Xinyu showing Paolini how it's done with the short ball forehand.
They're just skipping around the ball, those extra few steps, and just holding Paolini in her eye line, waiting for her to make a move.
Yeah, wonderful placement from Wang. Second shot of the return.
Thank you.
Was she aggressive enough there off the second serve?
No.
I mean, it's easy to sit here.
Easy, yeah, easy
and
to
say that, obviously.
Also, I think perspective that we are seeing the match from top, right? We see the whole court, the whole picture. I always found it much more difficult, for example, the side court side, to see the whole picture, the placement.
One thing they do have, incidentally, is Hawkeye tablets sat courtside, so they can certainly see the patterns of play that are evolving. This time it's Paolini to wriggle out of the game. Big juice hold for the Italian. Wong serving 4-3. Gesticulating at the back of the court, Paolini. Knows that time is running out for her to find her A game. That's another stunner of a forehand. Talked about Wang Xinyu just getting a little tight, trying to close out the match and maybe not being positive enough. No signs of that from Wang Xinyu in that point.
Yeah, she went big in this point.
Shadowing that take back again after the point, Wong. Just shows the speed that she feels off the ball of Paolini.
What a 1-2 punch. No hesitation. And Wang Xinyu is a game away from leveling the tie.
China leads by 5 games to 3.
Leads 5-3.
Yeah, if you're Team China, you're like, okay, we got this. Or you're like, no, not until the very end.
Certainly no early celebrations going on, that's for sure. Especially against Paolini, who we all know what a fighter she is.
You just feel with Wong's experience that we said earlier that Yuan couldn't get it done, but for her, she's got those 4 top 10 victories. She's eyeing this up. She knows she can do it. She's done it before.
Oh, well, just about to say again, the net cord was kind, popped up.
Well, it was. Should have been put away.
Yeah, no, not enough, maybe footwork for that shot. It will be a massive win for Wang Xinyu if she makes it happen, especially, you know, on the way of yeah, on the way of Asian tournaments. Great to have this win.
It would be even more incredible when you consider China without their top-ranked player in Chen Kunwen.
Paolini looking to throw it back on Wong's shoulders, see if she can serve it out.
No, didn't look comfortable at all on the final backhand, and Paolini hangs in there. Are Italy going to do it again? Trying to do what Yuan Yue couldn't do in the first match. Can Wang Xinyu serve out this match? 5-4.
just nothing surprises me now.
Or is it all following the same theme? So much pressure on these players to deliver. As a home nation, of course, they were 6-0 last year, China. It's a different level of opposition in 2025 here at the Billie Jean King Cup Finals. Paolini just showing her experience, doing what she does best. And everyone inside this arena will be thinking, surely, please, not again.
Yeah, not much on Wang Xinyu ball in this point.
Except those in blue.
I was going to say, except the pocket of blue just behind the Italian camp.
3 break-back points for Paolini. Oh, that will feel good. Sweet strike from Wang Xinyu to save the first break point.
Much better. You almost need extra help from the crowd to lift her up, to bring the energy up.
Yeah, usually at these ties we get like the annoying loud drums
Yes.
and the batons and the horns, don't
And the
you?
songs.
Once again, Italy strike back in the nick of time. For the 3rd time today, a Chinese player serving for the match can't get it done.
Do you know what I think it is? Cotieretto came back. She sat on that bench and it's all switched back.
Some Cotieretta magic. Credit to Paolini, though, again, made it tough in that game. And the Italian youngsters are smiling. 5-all.
Yeah, and now you feel like what's going to happen is that Wang Xinyu will start to rush because she will start to feel the pressure that she missed the opportunity, and will try to play more active, maybe overplay a bit. So important to stay cool-minded.
It's the difference between it happening naturally of just what you're trying to do out there on court, or when you're trying to force hitting the ball hard, and you can just see when the tension's in those forearms, it's a little bit more compact. In at her, it's going flat right into the net. Paolini just sticking to the cross-court shot. Sticking up the first big strike.
Super game, and all the momentum with Paolini. Like Cotieretto, when it really matters. And now it's Wang Xinyu serving to stay in the set, 5-6.
Oh, love it. Sharp. You know who needs the energy drinks? It's the captains, both captains. It's been a while on this bench.
I think the whole stadium might need some energy drinks if we go to the doubles. This match started at 5 p.m. We're now at 10:30 p.m. in the evening. So it's going to be a late finish no matter what happens.
Well, the reframe for Wong sitting down that last change of ends has to be right. Focus on your serve. Now you're not serving to win the match anymore. You can just play how you were previously, and then it comes down to a tiebreak, and that can be a shootout of just who plays well in the moment. So that has to be her immediate little pocket of energy going into it.
Please, can you turn off the flash on your phone, please?
A lot of cameras are automatically putting the flash on now. Seen a few pop around.
Oh, that was a close one.
A reminder, the previous match in each of the sets, Cocciaretto won 5 straight games from 5-2 down in both the sets. Can Wong stop Paolini from making it a hat-trick? Still has one more attempt at taking us into a breaker.
And Paolini did well to keep that low and just took all the pace out of the shot. Wong had to try and generate it herself, now telling herself maybe she should have gone for a slice.
Oh, it's just long. Was that the right shot to go for, the drop shot?
You would think definitely not at this point.
Yeah, it hasn't been successful when she has. She's hit a couple in the match, but they've always had a little bit too much airtime against someone with the foot speed of Paolini. She's just ready.
Oh, it's a beautiful volley. Shenzhen held its breath, but it lands on the line.
Cut it fine.
I felt she was slightly slower to go through the service line, but then she still managed to make it happen.
Does what Cocciaretto wasn't, what Yang Yu wasn't able to do. Stops her opponent from winning 5 games in a row from 5-2, and it will be a tiebreaker to settle this second set. That's a big hold.
Yeah, it's huge, but sometimes it's easier, isn't it, when you're not serving to finish out a match and just go back to your business. Now she needs to get the crowd going. Use this energy to her advantage in the next few minutes.
Yeah.
Make all the difference.
You feel they're not using enough, right? They could use more. Just play with the crowd a little bit more.
Yeah. She has tried to. She's had the arms in the air a couple of times.
It's exquisite from Paolini. So calm at the front of the court.
A delicate touch, as always.
Yeah, top-class tennis. Can't do much better than this.
Good placement from Wang.
2-1.
Even though she looks relaxed, for sure she's feeling pressure, big pressure, because you could see not enough footwork around the ball. So it's usually one of her best shots, go for an inside-out shot.
Yeah, tension always comes out in the body, whether it's the footwork or whether it's that arm that just stiffens up. It's a mini advantage to Paolini.
I think whatever happens from here, it's been an extraordinary night's worth of tennis. And there's still plenty more to come. We've either got a deciding set, and may even have a doubles after that. Or it's straight to the doubles, which is what Wong wants. And she gets the mini break back.
3-2. Italy.
We heard reactions every now and then from Paolini. Again, recognising what a big point that is just before they change ends. Gets the mini break back. Yeah, stretch out. I mean, it's been up and down like a yo-yo if you sat at the side, particularly on the Italian bench.
For Paolini now, she's just cutting out the unforced errors and just asking the question time and time again, each and every point of Wang Xinyu. If she can bring that power-hitting tennis and just go for it, then you simply have to say too good. Paolini doing what she can control right now.
Well, credit to them as well. They've been up and down like yo-yos too. Ticking towards the 5-hour mark in this tie in terms of tennis played. Paolini wanting to push this the distance once again.
Let's persevere.
The set is just completely slipping away from Wang Xinyu hands. Not playing decisive.
I think that initially, due to her not really taking it, but now Paolini starting to really step up.
You know, against the top player, it's only a certain amount of chances you will be given in the match.
I just wonder whether her best chance to win this match has been and gone. What a timely ace that is from the Italian. Just a third ace of the match, and it brings up 3 set points for Italy. Not done yet, though, Wang Xinyu.
Well, that's the magical tennis you can play.
Tatiana Garbin so relaxed. We've got this.
That one has no energy left.
Yeah.
Well, in the pre-match press conference, Jasmine Paolini said she would fight for every ball until the bitter end, and she is doing just that. And we would say the start's important. We saw 12 points in a row, didn't we?
So it's
So
not.
14.
The importance to finish, the end of the set.
Yes.
I think we've known that from today, but it is going to be Wang Xinyu to get us underway in this deciding set. Second match, we've gone the distance.
Yeah, early pressure right away from Paolini. Return. Let's see. Short backswing. Move forward. And fist pump right away.
It's great tennis again from Paolini. As you were saying, Olga, great tennis players often only give one chance. Has it been and gone for Wang Xinyu in this match?
Part of Paolini's mindset right now would be like, I don't want to play a doubles. So actually forget this win.
Kind of feel Paolini always wants to play the doubles, but having said that, I'd listened to an interview of hers in Cincinnati where she elected not to play the mixed doubles at the US Open, and she did admit that she was tired. Fair play, right? In terms of the amount of singles and doubles she's played throughout the year. Of course, reached the final in Cincinnati, which meant it would have been the next day she was playing the mixed doubles in Flushing Meadows. And still, Irani delivered another major for Italy with winning the mixed doubles with Vavasori and dedicating it to doubles players, which I quite liked.
Do you know the secret of Italian tennis booming?
I think it's the amount of tournaments played in the country at
Good
ITF
call.
level. I don't think there's much secret now.
It's not a secret anymore.
Play lots of tennis.
It's a super start to this third set for Paolini. Breaks in the first game.
Giving no time to Wang Xinyu whatsoever, Paolini.
I think the other thing as well, I mean, we've talked about the crowd being maybe slightly flat in this match, and I think that's the other effect to that opening match, is in it was 3 hours and it was so up and down and intense that they were cheering the whole way through. It's tough for crowds to sustain that amount of cheering and energy and effort.
But that's why you bring drums. So your hands are resting, your voice is resting.
Save the hands. I remember being on the sideline with the teams, and by the end of the evening, my hands were killing me. So I did learn that. Get an instrument.
Or those things, you know, like, how you call them?
The inflatable battens.
Yes, which makes ridiculous sound, but... You almost feel like it's a bit of a too quiet match for this occasion, for this score.
Especially for someone from Shenzhen.
Yes.
And as I say, maybe they were just sapped of energy after the previous match, which you could completely understand.
I think your job, isn't it, for Paolini, is to keep the crowd quiet. That you often hear of players when they finish a match and they've beaten someone and actually the support hasn't been for them, that they still thank the crowd because they like the atmosphere. So it can also be difficult because Paolini wants some energy as well to draw from, and at the moment it's so quiet.
Yeah, I think you're right. She's the player who loves the support, loves the crowd, even if it's against you.
Yeah.
And she's used to big arenas with a lot of people, right?
Yeah, it's not intimidating for her, whereas
yeah.
some younger players with that inexperience, that becomes a factor.
That's a beauty of a backhand from Paolini. She's now very much in the groove. We saw it from Cocciaretto when it really mattered. How amazing her counterpart finished match one. And Paolini starting set three superbly. Backs up the break for a 2-love lead.
You could see Paolini's changing her racket.
Yeah, locked in right now.
And really has been pushed back, Wang Xinyu, from the baseline. Just the one who's in charge.
Looks a completely different player, doesn't she, Paolini, to the one we were witnessing for about a set and a half, where she just seemed a little flat, couldn't get herself going. Seeing exactly why. She's been a former world number 4. A 2-time Grand Slam singles finalist.
Being stretched that time with the slice on the serve.
Finishes that one, though. Chance to get on the board in this deciding set for Wong.
Yeah, good opportunity for Wang Xinyu, few presents, and Paolini.
That's a good hold. I like the switch up as well with the serve and volley. Important game to win, just to lift the mood in this stadium. Stunner of a return. That'll get the crowd going as well.
And the way that momentum can shift, she hits a few shots like this, suddenly you get on a roll.
That's a great point too. Hasn't wasted any energy between the points either, Wong. Still feel like she's got a lot left in the tank here.
And same kind of appearance about her, that in the beginning of the first set and now nothing really disturbs her.
Breathing quite heavy at the end of the point though, wasn't she? And you could see within the point when Paolini was coming quick at her, she was really bending the legs and trying to almost put roots into the ground to not be pushed over.
Didn't miss by much. It clearly felt good for Wong. She was celebrating it initially. She wants to see the call. Missed by a fair amount.
It was a good shape on it.
So there we go. And there you go, yeah. It was about a foot or two long.
She found a second gear, Wang Xinyu.
And look, we have the sound back.
Yeah.
Someone's turned up the volume. What we need, what we're lacking really in this tie is more twists and turns. Hopefully we've had enough of them today.
It's been non-stop.
2 break back points for Wong. And does break back. There's life in China yet. A match they have to win. They've had chances to win it. Wang Xinyu having served for it in the second set. Just when you thought it was getting away from her. Back fights the world number 34, 2-all.
Yes, get loud, crowd.
And it's not just something you say, is it? When you're playing down there on court, you really do feed off the energy. So as you're getting more physically fatigued, they've been on for over 2¼ hours now at a high intensity level, you can get extra energy off the support and the noise.
We used to have a person in the team, in Team Ukraine, that had a drum, but he was a professional from theater. like
Oh, wow.
yeah, an actor, and he had this voice, and he just turned to the crowd and like scream.
Scream. Professional screamer.
Did you have to make sure that your ties were played when his theatre wasn't on?
He followed us. Actually, it was like purely he is a fan of tennis, and yeah, and he would just like actually made impossible, like in impossible places the crowd really cheer loud.
It definitely helps. The British team usually travel with a band
Yes,
now.
they
I haven't
do,
asked
yeah.
Dan if they're making it out here. I would expect so.
Deep return.
With a little bit more energy in those feet. A bit too flat during the point sometimes.
And the U's and the R's are back. No doubt about it. Fourth ace for Wong. Well, the noise is back. The U's and the R's are back. And Wang Xinyu is back in front. Leads 3-2. We will see. Will we get there? That's the big question. An up and down performance though from Paolini. She's hitting a bit of a down note at the moment. Suddenly gone off the boil again.
Yeah, she cut out all those unforced errors that we've been seeing, and there it's halfway up the net. There's no rotation and shape on that forehand again. Definitely feeling more rushed with the pace of Wong.
Absolutely unexpected turnaround. I mean, expected from what we've been seeing today, but a bit unexpected from Paolini being so comfortably 2-love up.
Come on, Olga.
I mean,
with what we've seen today,
yeah,
surely
that's what
expect the
I
unexpected.
said. But still.
And Italy don't like being in front in sets, safe to say. Every single match every single set today, they've had a deficit. Paolini wanting to avoid another deficit here, saves the first of 2 break points. be another deficit. The fourth game in a row for Wang Xinyu. And she breaks again. Are we stuck in some sort of time warp?
I think we might be.
It's 4-2 once more to China.
I just saw the smile on Wang Xinyu face, so I think she knows how ridiculous of the turnaround of the score in this match. Look at her smile.
It's definitely that trick of the mind now, isn't it? The mentality of she's just got to imagine it's a different score and that she's still 2-love down and she's fighting back. Doing all the right things when she's not put scoreboard pressure on herself to try and finish off.
But you know, Mel, how it is, right? You're like, okay, I'm not going to think about it. But you are thinking about it.
Yeah, the thoughts come in, but it's pushing it out and just trying to reframe it every time that it does come in.
Yeah, it's like more to draw your focus on something that you're going to do right now.
Yeah.
Just giving it away, Paolini.
Along with a couple of good first serves initially, but that one, it was on the racket. She could make a play on it. Not getting the shape and the flight on the ball.
Well, a call out from the crowd, by the way. Ball was in. Paolini keeping her focus. Incidentally, China have been up 4-2, I think, in every single set that has been played.
Incredible. Even Paolini felt she messed that return because she just stayed in exactly the same position that she was.
Seen it happen too many times already today. Chinese player in a winning position, just get a little tight, start to miss. We presume get tight. That's what it's looked like.
Trying to force herself to be aggressive, missing the serve long.
Which is the right thing probably to do, but it's not looking good. It's just the body language slows down when they're up.
Let's versus. Let versus.
I think it should be the strap line for Billie Jean King Cup finals. Expect the unexpected. You do not know which way this match is going to turn next. Paolini getting back from 40-love down to juice, but still, Wang Xinyu with the chance to close out the game.
Wong just encouraging herself to go meet that ball. Quality from Paolini. Started off with the depth of hitting.
But again, she was given a chance to get back into this game. 40-15. Didn't treat it carefully, Wang.
Oh, it's exquisite. In a pressurized situation, nerveless from Wang Xinyu.
This time, I think it's first time she did it on the backhand side. All of the previous ones was a forehand, and it was always going quite high, almost like a lob. This one was just perfectly executed from Wang.
Yeah, completely different racket head work.
It's not up. The drop shot works again. And Wang Xinyu is a game point away again.
That's a brave shot again. Is it a brave shot or shot of desperation? Usually the drop shot at this point of the match is more like, I don't know what to do.
But it's different, like you say. The forehand one was going up off the strings. That one's cutting down low and also going down the line, shorter distance. Gives Paolini less time, so well played. Even if it is coming out of fatigue, it's paying off.
Still we go on in the game though. And the drama continues.
But as a tennis player, you've got to learn to be good at feeling uncomfortable out there. Paolini, you can see the roar of emotion after that. Another game that's longer than 8 minutes played. There's one more point overall in this match so far.
Shame. Once again, it's the Italian team on their feet.
It's like crowd was helping, trying to help Wang Xinyu. Understandable disappointment on her face. Not winning this point. A couple of chances she had.
Players, please do not shout during the point. Thank you.
Just added to the element of Wong not being able to put it away. Both players concentrating on what they were doing. I don't think it made a difference to the point.
not this time. Amazing foot speed from Paolini.
Yeah, you're completely right. I think everybody can win when they play and feel good. And the most important is to win when you don't feel your game, you don't feel yourself. And that's, I think, what Paolini is battling herself right now.
As the old saying goes, winning ugly.
Yeah.
Big game to win, though, for Paolini. First in 5. Can she get back to level pegging?
Yeah, I understand the phrase winning ugly, but I almost hate it in a way because you never play fully ugly for the whole course of the match. It's the fact of those momentum shifts going up and down, and it can get so frustrating as a player out on the court.
Although I know Roger Federer, he used to say those were his favourite matches if he was playing 5, 6 out of 10 and he still found a way to win.
Yeah.
Got more satisfaction from those because obviously when he was just playing 8, 9 out of 10, people couldn't live with him.
Very few.
Yes.
There were a couple.
Yeah, there were a couple.
That was a tentative second serve from Paolini. But it's also rare days when you play 8 out of 10, right?
That's a super return. How much is it about acceptance when you're having a 5 out of 10 day?
I think it's the key to accept, okay, I'm not playing today good, I'm not going to feel good. And I think that's the most important, the acceptance. And I think that's why when people say, oh, she was battling against herself today, it's mean that the player just didn't accept and like was concentrated on the wrong things.
And I think that's going back to what Federer was saying. That's kind of where he was at. Saying, okay, he accepted, wasn't playing well, and then it's finding solutions. It's going, okay, missing my forehand a bit today. How else can I play to win this match?
And that's why I think I love listening to the greats. So Billie, Jean King, Navratilova, all these ones that have been in the experiences, because it's not always their best tennis. And obviously
100%.
they were great. Their best tennis was winning them the titles, but it's how they phrased everything, went about it day to day.
And it's amazing how many phrases they come up with. Of course, Billie's got a few. They're greats for more reasons than just hitting a yellow tennis ball. I think Cocciaretto is still smiling. I think she might be smiling all night.
This match made her entire year. I have to say, for me, was the biggest challenge is to accept that I'm gonna feel tight on the court, and people probably gonna see that more than playing not great.
Here we go then.
Here we go then, indeed. And here we go again, you might say. So just referenced, China have been up 4-2 in every set that has been played. This is the 6th set. They haven't been able to win a match as of yet. And Paolini making her way back to 4-all. Has to be the favourite from here, doesn't she?
You would think so, but we saw so many turnarounds and roller coasters in this match, in these 2 matches already, that it's tough to call. But you could see again Wang Xinyu changing her racket. She must play with guts that she's changing so often.
I was going to say she plays with character too.
Gut is a...
I know, I'm joking. I know what gut is. She's made it, caught the outside of the line. What a pass that is from the middle of the court to find a way through. It was indeed the outside of the line. Yeah, Olga, for those who don't know, can you say what the difference is with gut?
It's a natural string, right? From
quality from Wong. Yeah, for those who don't know, that it frays and breaks more often, doesn't it, gut?
Yeah. But it also flies more. That explains the catapult feeling from.
That also explains all the racket changes, because she won't want a string to break, so she's getting ahead of it.
Yeah, unless we are completely wrong. She just likes to have a new tension all the time.
Just sprinkled in today. Again, just dropping down on that second serve.
Fourth double. Great length from Wong. Her turn to hit the back edge of the baseline. We saw it at the end of the game a couple of games ago. It's safe to say fine margins once again are going to decide this match.
The ball was dropped in the crowd as well.
That's disappointing.
For the Italian fans who were trying to catch it.
Maybe it's an omen. It just feels like Paolini's raised her game again, like we saw at the back end of the second set.
I'm surprised by the last shot from Wang Xinyu. It's kind of stop hitting.
I've been feeling for a while, though, that she's been feeling the fatigue start to set in the legs, and whether just being pushed back behind her, deep in that backhand corner, was just too much.
Break point, Italy. Well, again, rolling the dice, but it doesn't work for Wang Xinyu. Certainly recommend it. Although you've got to get there at 7 p.m, so might mean you have to miss watching some of the tennis, which I'm sure she won't want to miss either. Well, I know it's perhaps an overused phrase in tennis commentary, but it has been a roller coaster ride once again. Will it end on a high for Jasmine Paolini, serving for the match and for the tie for Italy?
Turning into a brick wall.
Yeah.
She wasn't going anywhere other than the middle of the court in that point. Start things off solid.
Paints the line. Look towards the umpire from Paolini. She'll want to see it again. And it's caught the very, very back edge of the baseline.
Exceptional.
I say paints the line. It's not really painting the line at all, is it? It's missing the line. Except for 1 millimetre.
One little hair on that tennis ball.
And that was, by the way, 1 millimetre in. We've just had confirmation from Hawkeye. And that was a tired-looking shot from Wong.
Not moving well sideways now, especially to the right side.
Again, did seem like there's nothing there for Wong on the volley. Great effort on the pass from Paolini. And has the 23-year-old just run out of steam here. 2 match points to secure the tie for Italy.
Wanted to finish it in style.
Just taking her time, Paolini. Still 1 more match point. Italy are the comeback queens on day 1 of the Billie Jean King Cup finals.